Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In the world of tennis, there is no doubt that Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic are some of the greatest players of all time. However, there has always been a lingering question among fans. Why do Federer and Nadal seem to have a certain level of animosity towards Djokovic? In this video, we are going to delve into the real reason behind their dislike for the Serbian superstar. So buckle up and let's get started. Tennis, just like any other sport, is driven by intense competition, where top players push their limits to reach the pinnacle of their careers. However, the pressure to win and the desire to be the best can often lead to tension and rivalries between players. These rivalries are not necessarily fueled by personal resentment, but rather by a competitive edge that drives players to give their best on the court. The rivalry between Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic is arguably one of the most captivating in all of the sports. These three tennis titans have dominated the game for over a decade and have amassed an impressive 60 Grand Slam titles between them. What makes this rivalry even more intriguing is the fact that Djokovic has managed to defeat both Federer and Nadal on multiple occasions, despite their incredible talent and numerous Grand Slam titles. This has created a sense of unpredictability and excitement in their matches, and fans never quite know who will come out on top. When Djokovic first burst onto the scene, Federer and Nadal were the dominant players, and it took him some time to establish himself as a true contender. But as he began to rack up wins and titles, the dynamic between the three players shifted. Now, as Djokovic chases his own record-breaking Grand Slam titles and Federer and Nadal approach the twilight of their careers, their rivalry continues to be incredible. Novak Djokovic is known for his aggressive playing style that often leaves opponents scrambling to keep up. This can also be perceived as confrontational by his opponents, creating a tense atmosphere on the court. One of the key elements of Djokovic's playing title is his incredible footwork. He is known for his ability to move quickly and efficiently around the court, putting pressure on his opponents with every shot. This, in turn, can make his opponents feel as though they are constantly on the back foot, struggling to keep up with his aggressive playing style. Also, Djokovic's mental toughness is a key part of his playing style. He has a reputation for being able to stay calm and focused under pressure, even in the face of adversity. This can be intimidating for opponents who may feel as though they are unable to rattle him or get under his skin. The court has become a platform for athletes to express their opinions on various issues, and no one has been more vocal than Novak Djokovic, the Serbian tennis sensation who has won 20 Grand Slam titles. His outspokenness on certain issues, particularly his stance on mandatory vaccinations, caused friction with his fellow tennis champions Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. While Djokovic has been an ardent opponent of compulsory vaccinations, Federer and Nadal have remained more reserved in their public statements. This divergence in their opinions has led to speculations about the relationship between the three players. While they may be fierce competitors on the court, their personal beliefs have caused some rifts in their friendship. Disagreements on important issues are not uncommon among professional athletes. Djokovic's vocal oppositions to mandatory vaccinations cause controversy not only in the tennis world but in the larger global conversation as well. Djokovic's stance on this issue brought to light the tension between the individual choice and societal responsibility. Federer and Nadal, on the other hand, remain more reserved in their public statements. This contrast in their opinions highlights the different approaches athletes take when it comes to expressing their beliefs publicly. It's hard to deny that Federer and Nadal are the quintessential gentlemen of tennis. Their playing styles are characterized by a certain elegance and grace, with Federer's effortless fluidity and Nadal's relentless athleticism capturing the hearts of fans all over the world. And when it comes to sportsmanship, both players are known for their respectful attitudes towards their opponents and officials, often going out of their way to acknowledge their opponents' strengths and achievements. On the other hand, Djokovic has had his fair share of on-court controversies over the years, from outbursts of frustrations to incidents of unsportsmanlike conduct. While some of these incidents have been blown out of proportion by the media, there's no denying that Djokovic's behavior can sometimes rub people the wrong way. However, it's worth noting that the Serbian has made a concerted effort to improve his attitude and behavior on the court in recent years, and has publicly acknowledged the importance of sportsmanship and fair play. Another important reason is the debate over who is the greatest tennis player of all time, which has been raging on for decades. While Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal have long been considered the frontrunners for the title, Novak Djokovic's recent success has sparked a new discussion among tennis fans. Djokovic has had a remarkable run in recent years, winning multiple Grand Slam titles and breaking numerous records. Some argue that his consistent dominance and unwavering determination make him the greatest player of all time, while others argue that Federer and Nadal's legacies are too strong to be challenged. One of the key arguments in favor of Djokovic is his ability to perform across all surfaces. While Federer is often lauded for his grass court success and Nadal for his clay court dominance, Djokovic has proven himself to be a formidable opponent on any surface. He has won Grand Slam titles on hard court, grass, and clay, and has an impressive record against both Federer and Nadal on all surfaces. Another argument in favor of Djokovic is his head-to-head record against both Federer and Nadal. While Federer has a winning record against Nadal and Djokovic, and Nadal has a winning record against Federer and Djokovic, Djokovic has a winning record against both of his rivals. This suggests that he is capable of consistently outperforming two of the greatest players in tennis history. However, some argue that Djokovic's success has come at a time when Federer and Nadal are past their prime. While both players are still capable of winning Grand Slam titles, they have been plagued by injuries in recent years and have not been able to maintain the level of dominance they once had. This has given Djokovic an advantage in terms of Grand Slam titles and head-to-head records. The relationship between Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer haven't always been smooth sailing, and there have been reports of personal disagreements between the two players, including an intense disagreement over the formations of a players' union. The Players' Union, officially called the Professional Tennis Players Association, was created by Djokovic and other top players in the men's games in August 2020 to give players a stronger voice in the sport and advocate for their interests. However, Federer and other top players like Rafael Nadal and Andy Murray declined to join the union, citing concerns about its potential impact on the existing governing bodies of the sport. The disagreement between Djokovic and Federer over the union was a major source of tension between the two players, with each side accusing the other of being in the wrong. Djokovic argued that the union is necessary to address long-standing issues in the sport, such as player compensation and scheduling, while Federer expressed concern that the union could cause further division and harm the overall unity of the tennis community. Not to forget the 2012 Australian Open final, where another layer of tension was added to an already fierce rivalry when Djokovic took a medical timeout that Nadal felt was unnecessary. The 2012 Australian Open final was a high-stakes match, with both Nadal and Djokovic vying for the coveted Grand Slam title. The match was a tough 5-set battle, with each player pushing themselves to their physical and mental limits. However, the match took a dramatic turn in the fourth set when Djokovic took a medical timeout for an apparent injury. Nadal, who was trailing in the match at the time, was visibly frustrated by the timeout, feeling that Djokovic was using it as a tactic to break his momentum. He even gestured toward his opponent's camp, seemingly questioning the legitimacy of the medical timeout. Djokovic, on the other hand, defended his decision, stating that he had a legitimate injury that needed attention. It's also fascinating to see how the rivalry between Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic has evolved. Thank you for watching this video on the real reason why Federer and Nadal dislike Djokovic. We hope this video has shed some light on the complex relationships between these tennis greats, and we encourage you to continue following their careers and rooting for them as they continue to make history in the sport. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more great content from our channel.